On this episode of Inside the Blueprint, the benefits of professional signage for your business, cutting-edge HR services, expert tips from a commercial cleaning service, architectural revival of Chicago's skyline, plus lots more. In business, first impressions matter, and often your sign makes the first impression before you do. The art of signage is more than just letters and logos.
Signage is critical because it creates awareness, brand identity, and calls to action. Ultimately, signage needs to be succinct in order to be impactful.
Projects are getting more and more complex, so timelines are starting to get tighter. Customers really do expect a lot. Industries are really looking for a company that they can trust in so that they can move on to the next big thing in their respective business.
Founded in 1952, Parvin-Clauss Sign Company has been the trusted partner for businesses, designers, architects, developers, contractors, and property managers seeking exceptional turnkey sign solutions.
In a world of many different types of communications, we separate ourselves from our competitors by being more responsive, more knowledgeable, and a one-stop shop for all of your signage solutions with superior quality. A well-designed sign is going to create a feeling with our customers and our customers' audiences. It's going to create a sense of urgency and a call to action. Our staff meets with our clients in person, check out the site conditions, and help them design something from concept to creation.
Having a great signage program can really help you stand out from all of your competition, helping you give a really great competitive advantage over them. Every project starts with an initial meeting to discuss the scope of work, seeing what you're trying to get across with your signage. From there, we'll review with our design team to come up with the sketch for the scope of work. And then once that sketch is determined, we'll send that to our estimating and engineering department for them to quote off of that design. We then move in and we'll handle all of the municipal permitting requirements. During that permitting process, we'll consult on a survey out in the field just to try to wrap up any loose ends. Once the permit's actually approved, we start ordering materials and we move into fabrication. Finally, once the fabrication's done, we'll mobilize for installation, and that really does complete the process. Having everything in-house really benefits our clients as far as us having full control of the quality and the timing of the process. It also helps us with brand consistency. Budget-wise, we can be more competitive when we do everything in-house.
Behind every stunning sign is a team that knows their craft. And for Parvin-Clauss, it all comes together in their own Midwest-based fabrication facilities.
We build every sign with the end in mind at Parvin-Clauss. We're using products and construction to ensure sustainability. Our industry-leading 2-year warranty supports this, and we deliver a consistent product time and time again.
Parvin-Clauss runs a team of 8 to 10 installers for the Chicagoland market. We find that having in-house installers provides our customers the best end result. Parvin-Clauss prides itself on quality control. It is integrated into our entire system, from fabrication, checking for fit and finish and weld quality, to application, looking at paint finish, to our shipping and receiving team to ensure everything is packaged to the highest quality standards.
We view technology as an opportunity to produce signage more efficiently and cleaner. We're starting to incorporate AI into our procedures so that we can outpace the industry. Being UL approved gives us a little bit more flexibility in working with different industries that require the rigorous demands of a UL approval. UL also holds us to a different standard than some of our competition because we have to meet these standards and be approved.
So a high-performance sign is a sign that's really custom-made with higher performance materials that are meant to withstand the elements and have an appearance that will last time and time again. Those types of signs are very versatile. They can be any shape, any size, be made of many different materials to really achieve the look that you're going for. I really just tell them to do their homework. At this point, we'll stand behind any of the signs that go out our door, and we'll always make sure that our customers know that we made it right.
The biggest trends we're seeing in the sign industry right now is the many uses of LED lighting. In this field, Parvin-Clauss has many options to choose from, and we back it up with our 2-year warranty. The most rewarding part of what we do as a company is watching someone's idea become a reality, ultimately to provide an impactful, lasting impression for our clients to reach their audience.
For more information about Parvin-Clauss Sign Company, visit their website, parvinclauss.com, or see this segment again on InsideTheBlueprint.com. As your business grows, so does the challenge of managing people. That's where the right HR and payroll partner makes all the difference.
HR is so important to an organization because it's ultimately the lifeblood of a business. You need people to make things, to sell things, to market things. People are resources. A lot of organizations consider their people to be an asset, human capital, and overseeing that is management. So that becomes human capital management. For any organization to exist, it needs to properly do two things: manage that and pay them. HR is not just payroll. It's attracting and hiring talent. It's onboarding them to introduce them to your policies, procedures, and your culture. It's managing their progress through performance, through learning, through training, and it's building an environment whereby they feel part of a team.
Lift HCM knows no two businesses are the same. They deliver solutions tailored to each company's needs, backed by reliable support and deep industry insight.
The main purpose of Lift HCM is to help organizations pay their people and stay in compliance with payroll tax regulations. We do this through a series of human resource and payroll products and services that we offer to everybody. Our value is built on great customer service, great client retention, and by continuing to invest in our people or technologies to help employers navigate the ever-changing landscape of employer-employee.
Lift HCM is unique in that we offer a full suite of traditional payroll services, from payroll processing, direct deposit, time and attendance. We file employees' taxes, do their quarterlies, and year-end work like W-2s, 1099, and ACA filings. We also invest heavily in technology and talent to offer a full suite of HCM-related services for our clients. Traditionally, we have started out in the hospitality space as RPS, but over time we have invested heavily in technology to offer the same suite of services to manufacturing, education, medical, and tech sector.
Every client has their own dedicated customer service rep. So that rep is in charge of their company, so they know that company like the back of their hand. They know that they always have one dedicated person that they can count on.
From manufacturing to hospitality, Lift HCM has a team of experts ready to support every kind of business.
My experience with Lift so far has been great. As my business has grown, they've been able to make suggestions to me on things that could help my payroll situation, make things easier for me, help my employees, help maximize their paychecks with tax advantage type situations and things. As a small business owner, you get so much thrown at you all the time. I've really valued their ability to kind of proactively reach out to me and say, hey, this might be of interest. We can help you understand this and take advantage of it if it's going to be a fit for you.
We understand that most businesses like us aren't fit in a box, and it's important to offer solutions that best fit the client's needs and not so much what they expect to get. We know that our clients wear a lot of hats. They could be a payroll manager, an HR director, or an accounts receivable associate throughout the day. So to be able to offer a solution that best suits their needs is what we strive to do.
With over 5 decades of experience, Lift HCM is the best choice for any company looking for a customizable HR experience and a more personal touch.
What sets us apart is our people, and our people put our clients first.
I would absolutely recommend Lift HCM. The biggest thing for me is just a personalized service. I really love the ability to call, get a person on the phone, and get to solving my problem. As a small business owner, you wear so many hats and my time is very valuable. And when I can make time for something, I like to get the problem solved as quickly as possible, and I've always been able to achieve that with them.
The future for Lift HCM is help our clients keep their thumb on the ground, reach for the stars. Thumb stays on the ground by keeping them in compliance, reach for the stars by offering them all the new products and services, from being paid by crypto, earned wage access, real time, and of course integrating AI any way we can.
Discover more about Lift HCM services at lifthcm.com or see this segment again at insidetheblueprint.com. In a post-COVID world, the importance of a reliable commercial cleaning service has never been more evident. When you enter a hospital, school, or any public building, you should trust it's safe and clean.
I think that's a very common misconception around our industry, that cleaning is just cleaning, but as we all know, post-pandemic, it definitely is not. We're the folks on the front line keeping workplaces safe and healthy. We're out there doing infection control and prevention and providing medical grade cleaning, which is a standard well above just cleaning.
Headquartered in Chicago, Illinois, Beeline is one of the only women-owned, certified medical-grade cleaning companies in the nation.
If your corporation has a supplier diversity spend need, that will be met in contracting with Beeline. We have a Beeline IQ program, which is latest and greatest software that we're bringing to the table in the janitorial world, as well as Beeline Signature Care program to enhance patient experience. What really makes us so effective is our training programs. We've certified all our management staff to the level of certification that hospitals do for their staff.
Beeline goes beyond clean, putting infection prevention and control front and center to keep your space safe, healthy, and ready for anything.
Beeline works in the healthcare sector. We work for professional sports teams and facilities, corporate, financial services, industrial, manufacturing, and private education.
I have 25 years of experience, especially in the healthcare services, and I'm also CHEST certified. Being CHEST certified means being qualified to help train our team members in the healthcare environment, especially in the hospital setting. Our training program at Beeline is structured hands-on. It includes modules on infection control, equipment usage, chemical safety, floor care, terminal cleaning, and soft skills like customer service. Our team members work towards several certifications depending on their role and client requirements, including CHEST, HIPAA awareness, and infection prevention.
The training program we have at Beeline sets us apart from the competition in how robust it is and how unique it is. You don't see the level of certification or investment that we've put into our management team really anywhere else. Our folks are trained and ready to go to be leaders at 400 plus hospitals if need be. We also have the state-of-the-art training center that typically you don't see unless it's at a hospital setting, but we have it here at our headquarters to train our management that can then train our crews.
Beeline is our partner for our environmental services, cleaning, at our ambulatory sites across the Chicagoland area. The cleaning services that we were looking for involve surgery suites, procedure suites, infusion clinics, and office cleaning. My experience with Beeline has been a very positive experience. They're very proactive in their approach to their cleaning services. They're very responsive to our needs, and they have been just a breath of fresh air.
It's imperative that you contract with a company that understands medical grade cleaning and what is cleaning and what is disinfecting and how are they training to those protocols. With our Beeline IQ, we're tracking the efficiency of our cleaners, and that allows us to have them move through buildings quicker, thus providing cost savings back to the clients.
To learn more about how Beeline could make a difference in the cleanliness and safety of your facility, visit their website, beelinesupport.com, or see this segment again at InsideTheBlueprint.com. Have you ever looked at the buildings that surround you? Do they remind you of a special time and place? Chicago is filled with iconic buildings and landmarks. However, age, weather, and time take their toll on these beautiful structures. Let's hear from the experts at BTL Architects, Inc. on how they're working to preserve and restore Chicago's historic buildings.
Older buildings are important to people and neighborhoods because places matter to people. If you think back to your childhood, you think about the school you went to, or the house of worship maybe you went to, or the post office, or the drugstore, or whatever it might be, but you think about the places that you went to and how those were important to you at the time. And that continues on as we get older and we live in different places. They matter to people. I think older buildings are markers of time because they were constructed at a certain date when materials and methods and craftsmanship and styles of architecture were a particular way at that time. There's lots of value in restoring historic buildings. For one, it saves a resource and a culturally significant building in the neighborhood. It brings stability to neighborhoods when older buildings are restored. And it also brings aliveness to neighborhoods where maybe an older building was abandoned or not used for a while, and it brings people back to that building and to that location, and it makes the neighborhoods more alive.
Started in 1995, BTL Architects, Inc. is focused on revitalizing and restoring buildings throughout Illinois. Their mission is to help building owners bring their buildings back to life through restoration and repair, and to continue as good stewards of their buildings going forward.
BTL Architects specializes in existing buildings, and we work for our clients to solve the problems that they're having. And a lot of the surfaces that we're working on are high up and not accessible where you can just walk right up to them. So we need to be hands-on so that we can see if there are cracks in the brick masonry or limestone, if there are failed sealants, if there's displacement or bowing or whatever might be going on with the building. There are a few issues that we see that are most common in our work. One is water leakage problems in buildings. Another one is related to corrosion of the steel that supports and attaches the building components back to the structure. Some of the construction problems that we run into in the more modern buildings are related to defects where maybe the contractor didn't install components properly. Deferred maintenance can cause a lot of damage and deterioration to the building components. Building owners need to solve these problems in order to maintain a safe and healthy environment for the occupants of the building and for the public walking on the sidewalks below.
BTL Architects is unique because we're a small, hands-on firm, and our size allows for our principal and all of us to have intimate knowledge of all the projects that everybody's working on in a very hands-on way. Working between Italy and Chicago, I've realized that there's a deep appreciation of buildings in Europe for their older building stock, but we don't need to have millennia or centuries old buildings for them to be appreciated here in Chicago. They're equally as beautiful with a diverse multi-layered fabric of our neighborhoods and our cities that need to be preserved and restored as well.
When we start an investigation on a building, we'll start with a review of old documents that might be available to us from the owner. Oftentimes we can find original construction drawings from 1910 or 15, and those are very valuable to us to show how the building was constructed. We ride on the outside of buildings on suspended scaffolds. We do a visual inspection of the building and make inspection openings to look at the embedded steel components to figure out how and why things are deteriorating. From that point, we devise the repairs that are needed to address the situation. One thing that is very common for us is when we're doing an inspection on a building, we'll find unsafe conditions or we'll find loose material. When we find those things, we want to make sure we address them all so that we leave the building in a safe condition when we're finished. When we're doing a structural evaluation, we'll use different methods and techniques depending on the building and the conditions. One thing that is pretty common for us to do is to evaluate existing steel. So we use things to measure the steel, we do structural calculations to see if there's any concern with the structural integrity of the steel. We'll use borescopes, metal detectors, ground penetrating radar, rebar detectors, infrared cameras, and all that filters into our structural evaluation.
Aqua is located in a very windy place in Chicago. It's an 82-story building and it's difficult to access with a suspended scaffold. We were able to use drone technology to observe parts of the building we couldn't see otherwise.
BTL Architects has been involved in the inspection, investigation, and repair of the exterior of hundreds of Chicago's most iconic buildings.
One of the fun projects we recently had was working on the Aragon Ballroom, which is a prominent theater in the Uptown neighborhood. We started our work on the building when a section of the parapet wall, which is the part that extends above the roof, had fallen over during a heavy snowstorm. It required the building owner to do a full inspection of the building, and during that inspection we found other conditions that needed to be repaired. We've done a lot of work around Chicago on various buildings. We've worked on Northwestern University, Museum of Science and Industry, as well as O'Hare Airport, Omni Hotel Chicago, Hyde Park Bank, and many other for mid and high-rise buildings and hotels.
One of my favorite buildings in Chicago that I've worked on is the Aqua building. The repairs at Aqua are happening by us first assessing the balconies and then working with a contractor to patch the damaged concrete and seal cracks, as well as making sure the railings are safe for all of the inhabitants.
Older existing buildings have withstood the test of time. With proper maintenance and care, they continue to do so for generations.
We have a saying at BTL Architects that the greenest building is the one that's already built. And we say that because the building has already used materials from the earth. It's already constructed, it's got energy from the harvesting of the materials, mining, fabricating, all those energies are already in it. And also by keeping it as an existing alive building, we're not putting more material in the landfill. And these older buildings are often very thick walls that are more energy efficient than current buildings. With care and maintenance and repairs, these older buildings can compete and even exceed the performance of modern buildings as far as energy performance goes. At BTL Architects, we really love what we do. Everyone here loves working on the buildings that we work on. It's really fun to be up on the side of a building and figuring out what's going on. So next time you're walking down the street, I would urge you to look up at the buildings that you're walking around and see the craftsmanship and see the detail and the ornate figures. It's really fascinating.
For more information about BTL Architects, Inc., visit their website, btlarchitects.com. And of course, visit our website, insidetheblueprint.com. Energy efficiency isn't just about the appliances you use. It's so much more than that. From concept to operation and implementation, Cyclone Energy Group helps provide clean air solutions. Let's learn how they do it.
The focus in buildings has largely been on energy efficiency and sustainability. Now we've started to move into more indoor air quality and environmental quality focus, and we're looking at things like the noise quality, the air quality, the lighting quality of the places that you live and work. These help you be more productive, they help you stay healthy and make for a better environment. Cyclone Energy Group makes high-performing buildings through a variety of services that we offer. We work in design, providing sustainability and energy modeling services. In construction, we commission buildings. And with existing buildings, we do energy management services like retro commissioning and monitoring-based commissioning. There's a variety of different ways to get recognized for your high-performing building. There's certifications available. For sustainability, we work with LEED, which is one of the largest recognized certification brands in the world. There's also a brand that we work with called Green Globes. Energy Star also has a certification for buildings. These are focused mostly on energy efficiency and sustainability and have some aspects of indoor air quality. But wellness has really taken a hold in the workplace recently, and the WELL building standard has become very popular, as well as a standard called Fitwell. These all are used in offices and homes or businesses to help understand what the different environmental qualities are and be recognized for that.
Utilizing this state-of-the-art technology can enhance your workspace as well as your personal wellness.
AirPlan is one of our managed energy subscription services where our engineers deploy indoor air quality sensors to monitor parameters of air in our clients' buildings. The sensor is what measures the parameters of air. The gateway connects to the internet and it transmits the data into the cloud so that we're able to pull it down and analyze it in real time. The sensors we use are from a company called Senseware, and they measure air parameters like temperature, relative humidity, carbon dioxide, particulate matter, and ozone. And then the sensors that we use are also LEED and WELL certification compliant. So if we're using them for LEED or WELL, we can add formaldehyde and carbon monoxide as parameters to be measured, but they're fully customizable. You could add almost anything.
Presenting the data in a way that not only makes sense, but is useful for future services.
When we report to clients, we can do it immediately, and we use established guidelines from organizations like ASHRAE to get an idea of how the IAQ data is performing, be it poor or very well. And we give a report monthly that summarizes that performance and give it context within the guidance of those guidelines.
Our team works on buildings from concept through operation. During the concept and design phase of a project, we're looking to optimize the building. We're providing simulation services that look at how the building's going to perform. We're modeling its energy performance. We can even look at the air quality and comfort of spaces. During the construction of a project, we have a commissioning team that goes through and tests all the building systems to make sure they're going to perform optimally. And then once a building's in operation, we can use data-driven processes to make sure that the building is being optimized and is actually performing to be a high-performing building. We do that through retro-commissioning and monitoring-based commissioning services. Through all of that, we can earn building certifications for their performance.
Communication and project management is key to a successful partnership.
Our building HVAC systems are like the respiratory system in the body. By partnering with Cyclone Energy and Airplan, we're able to make improvements by monitoring indoor air quality and making adjustments accordingly to enhance the well-being of our residents.
The future of the office space is going to be focused on wellness. We're going to look beyond just indoor air quality and into things like lighting quality. Circadian lighting systems follow the natural progression of the sun throughout the day. Keeps your body on that day-night timeline and can really help you be more productive and focused in your work environment. We're going to get into acoustical quality of spaces. How noisy is it? What is the temperature? What is the comfort level of a space? And then how easy is it for you to access and be able to get around and move? Movement is a big part of the wellness. Can you walk stairs in your office space as opposed to taking an elevator? Are you able to have access to healthy food choices rather than just vending machines? There's a lot of things in the office environment that are going to change going forward.
For more information about Cyclone Energy Group, visit their website, cyclone.energy. And of course, visit our website, InsideTheBlueprint.com. For more information about anything you've seen on today's show, or to become part of Inside the Blueprint, go to our website, InsideTheBlueprint.com.